That's my heart. Damn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
MC, make another hit.
Whoa. This ain't what you want.
Project.
This ain't what you want. This ain't what you want.
Greetings from just across the New York-New Jersey border in New Jersey at MetLife Stadium here in East Rutherford. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New England Patriots and the New York Jets. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olsen, the kicker. Andres Borregales has the ball on the tee. Should be a wet one, and off we go from MetLife Stadium. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, Scott. Let's go.
First carry of the game now, and here's Breece Hall. And he just hoped to stay on his feet here, picking his way forward for a gain of about 4. Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd down and 5. They'll go again with Hall. And it's a short pickup to about the 42. Demarion Overshown there on the tackle.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Hall, a 1st down and more. Will score. Breece Hall, touchdown Jets. That gives him 14 touchdowns for the year. Terrific way, Greg, to get this game started. Able to get the opening touchdown and do it with a long run.
Mike, anytime you can create explosive plays in the run game, you're definitely going to take it. And they're going to be able to build on those plays as the rest of this game moves along.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. On the return, Travion Henderson. He'll get across the 5. That's it. Good coverage. They got him down at the 6-yard line. Throwing right away, it's May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. On 2nd down, it's May. And downfield, it is Downs with the catch. They'll get 19 out of that play. 1st down, New England.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and A quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
May to throw on second down. He's going to let this one go deep. That's caught! A great connection there. They're going to bring it down inside the 35-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 47 yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. They'll go play action with May. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Patriots. Now Andres Borregamas for the extra point. No problem with the footing. The kick is good. And the Pats come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. They'll go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Give up the middle with Hall. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line. 18 yards on the pickup there, and the Jets have a 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
13 more on that carry. He is churning out the yards. And another 1st down.
Come on, set!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll take his shot. Looking for Wilson. And he will get into the end zone. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, New York. A terrific play all the way around. Finished off by the receiver, who not only made the grab, but Greg turned it up and takes it into the end zone.
And that's the tricky part, Mike, that transition from receiver to runner. And in this case, he does it flawlessly. Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then get upfield and get yourself in the end zone.
On the return, Travion Henderson.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
On play action, here's May. He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Trying to get it to Kyle Williams there. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now May moving to his right. Now he'll run it. And he'll be out of bounds, but not before he gets inside the 35-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 35 yards. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Off the play fake, it's May. That's to Gray, open on the left side. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
And the Patriot 1st down.
to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Crazy.
From out of the gun, here's May. He'll get this out into Henderson. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, first and goal.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. I think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified...
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, New England. Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10.
Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
From the 24 now, here's second down and 6.
Let's go.
Again, here's Hall, and that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, nothing more.
I can tell you firsthand, as an offensive guy, we never loved playing in the rain. I always felt like the defense had the advantage. They know it wasn't going to be much of a passing attack, hard to handle the ball, a lot of turnovers. So they've got to have a lot of early focus offensively and try to get something on track.
Buffalo 18. Let's go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one just too far for the receiver, out in front of him. That one falls incomplete. So on fourth down, out comes Austin McNamara to punt for New York. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Their own 42-yard line.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? 5. Crazy.
To throw on first down is May. Oh, he's going to find his running back downfield. And he's going to be taken down right at the 25-yard line. What a big play there for New England. 33 yards.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Here goes that. Hey, what's that? Crazy.
Here's May to throw it on first down. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Patriots. He's up to 21 touchdowns now. What a campaign. No problem there on the extra point. And the Patriots have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Kene Wanwu now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Get it. Ready, right?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
all things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it, but I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Here we go.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. Open man, left side, he's got it. 11 yards on the pass there. Good for a Jets first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
The big guys in the middle of the defense, Mike, the defensive tackles. So often they're asked to do the dirty work. Keep the blockers off the linebackers. Let them run around and make all the plays. But in this case, this guy's able to shed his blocker, make the stop, and keep it to no gain.
Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's third down.
You know, Mike, what separates the really elite defensive edge players from everybody else is not only their ability to rush the passer. That's what everybody focuses on. But, man, the defensive ends that are good in the run game, those are the guys that never leave the field.
So they'll talk over what to do on this third down play as we have hit the end of the first quarter. The Patriots out on top. We're back to upstate New York in just a moment. It is 3rd and 10.
Come on. Set.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots will have great field position right around midfield.
At their own 49-yard line.
Get set.
They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. He'll work forward for a couple, with Jarius Sneed in on the stop.
He's across midfield for the 49-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 8.
Here gets set. Crazy.
Off the play fake, here's May. Flush to his right. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And the Jets are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. They'll take over at the 20-yard line. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at.
Let's go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. There's a short one caught by Taylor. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
2 yards on the...
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Here's a short throw, caught by Wiley. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 7.
Here we go. Cowboys, 60 Bobcat.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the first down marker. On now comes the punt team for the Jets, as he'll have to hit it from his own end zone. Strong. And he'll get a few yards back here on the return before being forced out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Throwing is May. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
And it looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Up the middle is Henderson. And the defense there to meet him. They'll hold him to 2 and bring up 3rd down.
He was brought down at the 45-yard line. A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Now he'll air one out. That is caught. What a throw. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, New England. The extra point now for Borregales. The kick is good. And the Pats have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Now after the play, it looks like we have an injured Jet on the field.
Get it.
They're going to start this drive on the ground. It's Hall. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Another run here with Hall. Just pushing guys away as he takes this forward for a gain of 7.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. That's caught by Smith on the right side.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a 1st down.
Back to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping him.
Throwing on 1st and 10 is May. On the run to the right. Off he goes. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down.
Mike, the defensive line rush plan is critical when you're playing quarterbacks like this. You have to keep him contained in the pocket. because the second he gets out of the pocket, we can see what happens.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Patriots.
Putting the tight end in motion. On the give, it's Henderson. And showing the quick feet there as he gets forward for a pickup of 3.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Here's second and 6. Gray is the motion man here. Now he's just going to pitch this one forward. And he'll take this one in. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. 2 more touchdowns for him here. Now 19 for the year. The extra point is good. And the Patriots add on 1 more as they extend their second quarter lead. So following the touchdown, Borregamas is back to send this one away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. This one is complete along the sideline. A very nice job to fit that ball in. It'll be a modest gain.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
It's going to be third. They need 1.
Ready, go!
He'll look to throw. He's going to have the first down and more.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Throwing now on first and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, here we go. Ready,
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll air it out. Deep for Wilson. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball. And it'll bring up third down. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it'll be third down.
Nike, ready.
They'll look to throw. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier. And that catch gets him a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 32-yard.
Shotgun snap and a give to Hall. Putting very difficult in these conditions. He gets forward here for a gain of about 3.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. On first down, they go right back to Hall. And he's able to push through the tacklers to pick up 6. New England going to take their second timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in this second quarter.
60 by roll.
Trying the left side, here's Hall. And they continue to churn out first down. What a drive. It continues now with first and goal.
down. First and goal at the 3-yard
Let's
line.
go.
Hall, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
Ref, let go.
One more time, they give it to Hall. And he will power his way into the end zone. Breece Hall, touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And look at this. The extra point is blocked. Look at him go. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense.
Chad Ryland to kick off.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. He fields it at the 8. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Maynard on 1st and 10. His throw left side is complete. And he's out of bounds. They're going to mark him at the 35.
First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's May. Forced out wide. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. They send the tight end in motion. Working out of the gun. It's May. Going for it all. That one underthrown and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Adams. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
All right, Mike, you know me. I tend to be an offensive guy, so if we're taking a big shot to start this half, I'm thinking touchdown. But rather, we go interception to begin the second half now. Still an exciting play. I think we're going to see both sides willing to continue to take these risks, take these chances throughout the rest of this second half.
And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield. Now an injury timeout, and that's Breece Hall, who is struggling a bit after that play. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Let's go now. Ready?
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
We see this offense just continue to search for a spark. It's just this entire game, their execution's just been a little bit off, and now here in the second half, they find themselves down by multiple scores. They're going to have to connect on 1 or 2 of these big plays if they want to find themselves back in this one.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Now a ball deep, middle of the field, and they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. And how about that? 3rd and a mile, and they convert and pick up a first down.
Here we go. Start. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Ready.
And he's in. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
Mike, we used to have a saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. And I think this is a great example here. 2 guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs, and that's a big-time connection for the touchdown.
Patriots 37, Jets 27. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. He fields it at the 8. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
At their own 31-yard line.
To throw on first down is May. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to, what they call, punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Here's May again. That's complete. It's Jalen Polk. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
To throw again is May. He'll let one go down the middle. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now. May to the air once more. That's right side and brought in by Williams. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, New England. That is second touchdown of the afternoon.
We all make such a big deal, Mike, when we see a quarterback go through his progression and deliver a deep downfield strike for a touchdown. But sometimes just take what's easy, the easy pitch and catch, get an underneath completion. That's exactly what the quarterback does here. Takes what the defense gives them, and when you have a playmaker like that on the outside, they can do the rest with their feet after the catch, and the end result is still a touchdown.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's first and 10.
Go! 18 cards.
They'll run with the former Badger, Braylon Allen. And he'll have the Jets first down as he's able to take it up to the 30-yard line.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
To the air now on first and 10. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
certain quarterbacks, Mike, that loved throwing the ball in the rain, and other quarterbacks who were very uncomfortable. It looks like this one kind of got out of his hand, a little wonky, and that ball gets away from you just enough. He's going to end up falling into the...
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Jermaine Johnson, the former first-round pick, in there to bring him down. Gray is the motion man here. Throwing on second down. May. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he will score again. Touchdown, Patriots. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. Borregales point. His kick is good. And the Pats will extend this third quarter lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Ready, ready.
And he's going to be bottled up quickly after a gain of about one. It was Milton Williams that time to bring him down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 9. He'll drop to throw. And for the fourth time today, he has been intercepted. And the Patriots will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of his defense.
Out to the line now on 2nd and 2. Out of the gun, here's May. He's going to air this one out. And that is incomplete.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw. And defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You've got to capitalize and make those plays.
He'll try to run for it with Henderson. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, New England.
There's a big conversation going on right now around the NFL about what is the true value of having a run game. And I've always thought it comes down to being good at 3 situations. Can you run the ball in the 4th quarter with a lead? How well can you run the ball on the goal line? And then in this case, how well can you run the ball in short yardage situations?
From 29, here's second down and a yard. Now, May. That is caught at the 3. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
The key to this play is all the pass protection. When you allow your running back to fast release and get out, you're down 1 pass protector, so the offensive line knows, hey, we're on our own here, and they gave the quarterback in that back enough time to get downfield and picks up a huge play.
Go again from the 3. It is 2nd and goal.
Crazy.
Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
Line of scrimmage to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. Throwing now is May. On fourth down, out comes Andres Borregales for the Patriot field goal. This a 31-yard attempt. He has to drive this through the rain, but he does. The kick is good. And the Patriots add on to their lead. After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Go! Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. It's a gain of 16, and very quickly, a first down.
And the Jets, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Tighten up.
Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he's not going to get away. They're going to bring him down on the other side of midfield.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation. But now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback. I know it fell for an incompletion, but pretty impressive. He was able to push that ball really far downfield as he was being hit. Really says a lot about the arm strength that this quarterback has.
70 Lions.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
You know, Mike, the one thing that we used to say is it didn't matter how good you were or how long you played. Eventually, you're just going to have one of those days, and I think for this quarterback, he's got to be able to move on from this pretty quickly because this is about as bad a day in the office as you can imagine.
2nd and 6.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the 3rd. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6. To throw now, May. Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. That's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He'll try to run for it. He is dangerous when a play breaks down. A pickup of 18.
The defensive line has to do a better job of contain rushing, especially on 3rd down. Like, you can't rush one-on-one. You have to rush as a unit. Keep the quarterback in the pocket, and when you let him get loose, this is what's going to happen.
That is caught. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, New England. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon.
The kick is good.
They continue to add points. Greg, very interesting here. They are just rolling up the score even though we're in the fourth.
No doubt, Mike. I mean, this offensive play caller has no let-up. I mean, he's going to see how many points can I put on this scoreboard before that clock runs out.
He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's caught. It's Braylon Allen. And he's not going to get too far. Tackled after a gain of just a yard.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
18 cards. Go.
Back to throw. And he's just throwing ducks up there. Another ball intercepted. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. The extra point now for Borregales. He's got it. And the Patriots add on to their already sizable lead. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Here we go. Strike.
Right back to the air following that pick 6. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 29-yard line.
Here's a 2nd and 9 now from the 29.
Ready. Ready.
On the give, this is Allen. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
3rd down and 9.
Go. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Ready.
The offense staying out there for this 4th down.
Ready.
He'll look to throw. Quick slash into the hands of Wilson. He's going to have the Jets 1st down. Wow, that was no small feat. Going for a 4th and 9. They still picked it up by a yard.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
That's quickly out to Smith. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Smith, 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 43.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 6.
Let's go now. Let's go.
This one caught by DJ Chark. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 41 yards.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10.
19.
Back to the air one more time. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Go.
They'll look to throw again. To the back of the end zone. He's got it. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Jets. Touchdown. Number 3 for him in the game. He's up to 20 on the season. Extra point now by Riley. He's got it. And the Jets cut into the lead a little bit. And give him credit, they are not mailing this one in. They'll try to get it back with an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the fourth quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the Hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Gray is the motion man here. Off the play fake, it's May. Moving left, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
From out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. He's got space inside the 25. And he's got another one. Travion Henderson. Touchdown, Patriots. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. On the return, here comes Wanwu. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
At their own 26-yard line.
On the jump. Here we go. Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Pass is caught over the middle. It's Wiley, the tight end. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 46-yard
Okay, ready?
line.
Ready. Ready, ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
It is 3rd and long.
Go.
A carry here for Allen. And that's not going to work at all. He'll manage to get back to the line. That is all. It is 4th down. And we'll get a whistle, stoppage, an injured Patriot. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game.
19 Lions. Here we go. Set. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Dragon 60. Go.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open downfield is Wiley. And he will go all the way. Josh Wiley. Touchdown, New York. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Now, a two-point conversion attempt coming.
The Jets will line up for a 2-point conversion.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. And they get the two-point conversion.
I know it sounds like I'm being biased, Mike, but I'm really not. Down here this close to the end zone, especially on two-point tries, the size, the length, the athleticism, and matchups these tight ends can create, man, they are a tough handle, and it leads to 2 points. Late in the game, this is where you see teams really start taking some chances. And boy, this was a big one, but it's not going to work out.
Expect some pressure now. They may try to hit us up.
Here's a toss left side for Henderson. Nice job finding the seam. Gain of about 9. Just a yard short of that first down.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and
On second down, here's Henderson. And he'll get a couple of yards, and that's good enough for the first down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for the Patriots. First down.
Here's May. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. He's taken down just shy of the 10. His 8th reception of the game. And good for a first down. Still get a first down at the 1. First and 10, they go from the 11. There's that man again, another catch. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, New England. He has come alive after the break. His 3rd touchdown of the second half. So following the touchdown, Borregamas is back to send this one away.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready, break! Back! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger! Check out!
Blitz coming, he'll throw it. That one caught by Wilson. And he's out past the 30 and out of bounds. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up first and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
He'll drop to throw. And more of the same. Another interception. The defense is having a day. They extend the lead with Greg, their 2nd pick 6 of the game.
And that's just something you don't see very often in the NFL, Mike. I mean, you might see a handful of games each year where there's 1 pick 6, but to get 2 pick 6s in the same game, this defense is on fire.
On the return, here comes Wanwu. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Jets take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Into space at the 45. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 62 yards.
That's good for the Jets. First down.
60 Bison, 19 Tiger, 19 Cog, Cowboy 80. Ready.
Working from the shotgun, he'll hand this one off. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 2.
Ready? Go!
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Now he'll just pitch this one out there. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot.
And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. Do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play.
At this stage of the game, the score is really irrelevant. You want to try to build something positive towards the end of this game, and I think that score will help do just that.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. On the return, Travion Henderson. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. On the ground, it's Henderson to start this drive. And he will be taken down. We'll see. They want to use those timeouts, but this one is about done. So it's a road win here for the Patriots. They get the victory away from home in the division. This is so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season.